Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I'll be showing you guys my Secret Beast deck profile, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about it, and then I also want to show you guys some combo later in the video, and yeah, let's get into it. So, I'm gonna go into the Secret Beast engine first, and then the Fiendsmith, and then the stables. So for our monster, we got ourselves three Ravi out here on one of the main starters. We also got the Hamon, also our starters. We also got ourselves one Uriah here. We also got ourselves three Martyr here, which is like your main extender. And then we also got ourselves the Summoner of the Sacred Beast. So this card, I see some people playing too, which is like fine. But I'm gonna be honest, this card is actually really bad. The reason for that is that it's special summon of your circuit beast monster in defense position. So I don't know why Konami would give this monster like 4K attacks, and then one of the main way to summon them is in defense positions. So sometimes like most of the time you can't really use the high attacks to attack over like problematic monsters. Um so yeah. So I don't know. I think there are so many way to make this deck better, but they decided not. And then we also got ourselves the three spells that could be released here. One of the main deck starter as well. We also have three Secret Beats Thunderclap here. This guy is really good. This guy is actually insane though. And then we also got ourselves three Fallen Paradise of the Sacred Beast. Um, some people only playing one. Playing two is a lot better because this deck is kind of a mid-range deck. So you do want to have some follow-up in the deck as well. And then we also got ourselves three Card of the Soul here. So this card, I don't think you guys could be able to find it to buy it. This is actually a proxies because I can't really even find in my country. So yeah, but don't worry about that because in the next set, I believe a spell card called Lightning Crash is coming out, which is a searcher for your Hamon. So you put probably just gonna replace Card of the Soul with that card. Then we got ourselves the Chop card, Striker Beast Combine Assault here. I mean it's an Omni Gate. It's a pretty good Omni Gate. It protects your board from board breakers like Forbidden Droplet or Raigeki or whatever it is. So yeah, I mean that is the Sacred Beast engine. Pretty solid engines. Then we got ourselves the Fiendsmith engine here. We're playing the two engraver here. And we also have one Fiendsmith track, one Lacrima, and then one Lurry. The only brick in this engine is actually the Lacrima. The Lurry, most of the time you do actually want to draw it because of your card, all of the card in your deck require you to discard a card, and then if you discard Lurry, you just got a free summon here to breach into your Fiendsmith or whatever. And then for our stable, we got ourselves three Fuwalos, three Ash Blossom, three Infinite Impermanence, two Draw, three Super Poly, and then one Kobai. The Super Poly is actually one of the best cards in this deck because unlike other deck where they use Super Poly, but sometimes they get locked into it. So for example, if you're playing Radiant Typhoon, right, sometimes you're forced to use Super Poly early, or Corsia would just lock you into like Wind Monster. So I think this deck uses Super Poly really well. And then for our extra deck monster, we got ourselves the so here's like the only two cards that you need for your Sacred Beast, which is like the Fusion monster, and then Thunder Dragon Colossus. Yeah, and that's all you need. And then here's your for Fiendsmith engine, we got ourselves the Requiem, the Sequence, the Necrocrypt, the Lacrima, the Hiking Caesar, the Desiree, and then the Fiendsmith engine Breacher. This card, I mean, it's just a Breacher. I mean, this card is probably gonna get banned. I think that as Konami released other engines, this card probably just gonna get banned. And then for Super Poly target, we got the Dragon that Devour Dogma, Garura, and Mud Dragon. This card, I seriously recommend you guys to play this. If you Super Poly the Albaz and then summon this card and then return all of their follow-ups, they just lose. This guy is actually insane. Because if you think about it, the branded board is actually not that hard to play against. It's just that they have a bunch of follow-ups. So if you go into this and then you return all of their stuff, then they really don't have any follow-up. And for our generic monster, we got one Typhon here, one IP, and one SP here. I'm thinking of I might cut either the Necrocrypt Princess or the Typhon to play the Fallen of the Virtuous package. Right now I'm just keep play. I right now I'm just like using this, just testing it out to see how it goes. So let's go into the combos. I'm gonna show you guys a combo, a full combo, and then I'll show you guys a combo under full wild. Because this deck actually play really well into full wild. Under draw, if you are open the spell card, then it is fine. Um, but under full wild Purolia is really good though. You probably get up to like 5 interaction with under full wild. However, let's just go to the full combo first. So the full combo, you're just gonna need the Hamon or the Raviel. We're gonna do the Raviel first. So you're gonna activate, and then also one discard as well. So you're just gonna get an Imperm here. You're gonna activate the Hamon here. Sorry, activate the Raviel here, searching for the Hamon. Sorry, I'm just gonna put this out. Searching for the Hamon here, and then you're gonna discard one card. And then you discard the Infinite Permanence here. Then you're gonna activate the Hamon, searching for the Sacred Beast release here. And then you discard one card, and then the card gonna be discarding is the Hamon, or you can discard the Varial. I prefer to discard the Hamon. Then you activate Circle Beast release here to add 3 cards and then discard 2 cards. Insane. You're always gonna add your Martyr here, Martyr, Summoner, and then also Uriah here. And then you're gonna discard 2 cards, which is going to be the Raviel and also the Summoner here. Then you're gonna normal summon the Martyr here, activate Martyr effect. That's gonna place out the Thunderclap. Then you're gonna activate the Thunderclap right here. Effect is that you're gonna place 3 copy of itself to the field, and then on rest, if you reveal a Circle Beast, a level 10 Circle Beast monster on your hand, you can place the field spell as well. Then from now here, you're gonna activate the Summoner here, banishing itself. So I'm gonna push the banishment zone here to special element out the Hamon right here. And the reason I prefer to special out the Hamon is that if they if they actually activate a spell trap or something, you burn them for like 1000 damage. And then you're gonna activate the Mother of the Circle Beast effect to special out 2 copy of itself to the field. And bam, and then that. And then you're gonna link 2 of it off right here. It's very important that one of the model is is under the link extra monster zone. So you're gonna link these 2 here into the Reprodocus here, which is, and then you're gonna activate its effect. Push my banishment zone over here. Activate its effect, calling light, and this is gonna change it into a light fiend because it's already a fiend. And then you go into your your Fiendsmith and your combo, central out the Requiem effect, tributing itself, and then special out the Lacrima here. Lacrima effect, dumping the Engraver here. Then you can use the Requiem, targeting the Lacrima to equip it. And it's pretty good because if they nerf you anywhere at this point, anywhere here, you still have your Fallen Paradise to combo off, continue to combo off with the Thunderclap. So yeah, it's probably not gonna get as much interruption, but it's fine if you get nerf here. And then you're gonna contact fuse these 2 into the Necropoop Princess. Then you're gonna use the Engraver effect here, shuffling back the Requiem, unfortunately, to special element itself to the field, and then you're gonna go into your Caesar here, and then you're gonna go into the Fallen Paradise of Sacred Beast, sending all 3 Thunderclap here to special element itself to the field. Then you're gonna activate you're gonna activate Fallen Paradise Fallen Paradise of the Sacred Beast to draw 2 cards. 1, 2 here. Actually, I'm just gonna play pretend and add 2 hand trap here. 3 infinite permanence, and then we're gonna activate Uriah here, searching for the trap card, and then discarding itself. Then you can activate Summoner of the Sacred Beast, discarding 1 card to special summon one of your any one of your Sacred Beast monster. Probably gonna be the Raviel, or maybe the Uriah could be better. Depends on what you want. And then you're gonna you're gonna just tribute it into summon out the Thunder Dragon Colossus, because it's a thunder, and then you already activate Hamon on your hand. So yeah, So and then you're gonna set the trap card. So what that leaves you here is is a floodgate, two omni negate here. Sorry, not omni negate, two summon negate, and then you also got an omni negate right here. So you can activate this card and then special out the Uriah, right? You special out the Uriah onto the field, and then you can activate this card effect in the graveyard, banishing itself, and then fuse these three into the obviously into the chaotic sacred beast, which give you three essentially three effect value. So it's pretty good. I think this deck got a lot of potential here, and it's so its end board is not like unbreakable, obviously, right? If they normal summon like Albas and then they sub chain super poly, then it just kind of sucks. But it's fine because you do have a lot of follow up in this deck. So assuming that it got destroyed, of the card got destroyed, they wipe their board somehow. On your opponent end phase, you get to add back your Thunderclap and your Martyr here. So obviously your follow-up obviously one of the downside of these two cards is that in order to activate the effect you need all three of them in the deck or in the graveyard. So if they banish one of it actually kind of sucks. If they banish Martyr, then it's fine because you can bring back Martyr with the Fallen of Paradise. If they banish Thunderclap, and that just really sucks. So assuming they wipe everything here, even the field spell, what you have is on your turn, right? You draw whatever it is, doesn't matter. You're gonna activate the effect of the circuit beam release here, banish itself to search for search for anything that you want. Search for anything that you want, such as any sort of circuit beast monster that you want. It doesn't matter. And then what do you have on your follow up? Okay, you have Martyr right here, right? Martyr right here. You activate this card. This card effect plays 3 copy of itself to the field, right? 3 copy of itself to the field plus the field spell, right? Plus the field spell. And then what do you have else? We also have the summoner of the circle beast in your graveyard. So you can banish this card, summon another copy of it. Summon one of the circle beast monster to the field. Alright, so a bit monster on the field. This card's already this guy's in my hand. And then you can activate this card to draw 2. And then you can also send this card to graveyard to summon back the summoner of the circuit beast, and then activate it, send back this guy, and make sure another copy of it. And then from here you can just like you can even use Martyr, or you haven't even used Martyr to send you now 2 copy of it to the field. And then you can still link it into Requiem, and then Requiem to go into the old Fiendsmith stuff, and then you can to summon out the Desiree. So the possibility for this for the possibility for the follow up is endless. The only downside is that if they banish one of these cards, then it just kind of sucks. So yeah, that's it. That is for the full combo. Now we're gonna go for the full wireless combo right here, because the full wireless combo is actually pretty disgusting, because you can get up to like 5 interruptions with the under full wire. So you want to activate the Harmon right here, searching for the obviously the spell card. So we release, and then you're gonna then also sorry, it's you need like 1 discard as well, so we just gonna pretend it's like this card right here. So obviously you activate Harmon here, searching for a spell card, then you can discard the card that you don't need here. Activate straight to beast release, grabbing the Raviel, searching for the summoner, Raviel Mother here, and then you gonna discard 2 cards, which is gonna be the summoner and the Harmon right here. Then you can activate Raviel here, effect right here to search for the Uriah. Sorry, this bunch of extra card I can put in down here. Always searching for the Uriah, and then this card itself to the field. Then you're gonna normal summon the model here. You're gonna activate model effect, placing 3 sacred beasts, Thunderclap right here. And at this point, you're gonna activate the effect of the summoners. Banish itself to summon out the Harmon right here. And then at this any of this point, they're gonna activate the full wallows, and or you activate the moderate effective potential from the deck or graveyard, right? They're gonna chain full wallows right here, so that's gonna give them one draw, right? Which is fine. It's fine. It's not that bad. Martyrs, right? So you got two copy of martyrs. Let me find the other one. Martyr right here. Then you're gonna activate the effect of oh, sorry. You also get to place the field spell as well, because you're gonna reveal the Uriah to place the field spell. Um, so you're gonna at this point you're gonna activate the Fallen of the Paradise Sacred Beast to draw two card, two card to your hand. You get two draw right here, and then you're gonna activate the effect of Fallen Paradise, the Fallen Paradise of the Sacred Beast, setting these three card here to special out the Raviel here, and then you're gonna activate Uriah here, searching for the Combined Sword, and then discard it. So, and then you're gonna set the chart card, and then you're gonna pass your turn. So this board is pretty crazy because you got a bot wine with Raviel. You're gonna tribute these two here, and then you got an Omni Negate to special out the you wanna special out the Uriah here to negate a to negate to negate a face up card on the field, and then you can also use the Uriah to pop a spell and chart card, although I doubt it's gonna come up. And then you're gonna use all the Sacred Beast Assault, combine assault from the graveyard, banish it, Fielding's G3 into the obviously into the Chaotic Sacred Beast, which is 3 more interruptions. That's crazy, right? Under full one, and then you get a total of 5 interruptions, right? You got a bot wipe, an Omni Negate, and 3 effect Veiler, just giving them one draw. And not to mention your follow up is still pretty crazy, despite even under full one. So underdraw is a little bit tricky. So underdraw you do have to open with this card, then you can still able to go into a Fiendsmith, and that's why I like the Fiendsmith, right? Because if you're going if you're playing so if you're using the Fiendsmith engines, if you're underdraw, then you can still go into Fiendsmith and put up a Caesar on the board, and if you're under full one, then you just do your Sacred Beast stuff. So yeah, that's why I just like this deck. It can play under those cards. With that being said, this deck does have a lot of flaws. Um, is that I just think that it's choke point. So if you're wondering, its choke point is actually not this card right here. The choke point is actually this. It's actually when obviously this card is a correct choice, but when you if they have like a ogre, or if they have like a fallen virtuous, then using them on the on either the martyr, which are imperm the martyr, or like fallen virtuous on the thunderclap, just like hurts the deck so bad. But most people don't really know about this deck, so they're probably not gonna do that. um so yeah, so when going second, I prefer to lead with my Fiendsmith engine, trying to bait out as much interruption as possible. For right, if they don't use the interruption on the Fiendsmith engine, then I'm just gonna go into a Desiree, which is just gonna help me to break the board easier. But most likely they're gonna use it, and then after they use the interruption on the Fiendsmith engine, you can go into your Sacred Beast engine. So yeah, um, this deck got so many. I think this deck is pretty solid. I like this deck a lot. I want to see how it does in my local, and I hope you guys try this deck and let me know what you guys think. Um, thank you for watching.